In Washington, now that President Trump has been impeached, there's a standoff between Democrats and Republicans over what happens next. The case needs to move to the Senate for a trial to determine whether Trump should be removed from office. But as Jackson Proskow reports, that too has turned into an argument.
At Washington's museum, papers from across America tell the story of this moment.
Article 1 is adopted. Article 2 is adopted.
The day Donald Trump became only the third president in history to be impeached.
Well, I don't feel like I'm being impeached because it's a hoax, it's a setup, it's a horrible thing they did.
At the White House, the president put on a brave face as lawmakers on Capitol Hill squabbled over what comes next.
I have a spring in my step because of the moral courage of our caucus.
Wednesday's vote was just the first half of a two-step process.
The first purely partisan presidential impeachment since the wake of the Civil War.
In the new year, senators will hold an impeachment trial where the Republican majority will all but certainly acquit Trump, meaning he won't be removed from office.
If the Senate blesses this, if the nation accepts this, presidential impeachments may cease being a once-in-a-generation event and become a constant part of the political background noise.
For that trial to happen, Democrats need to send the articles of impeachment to the Senate. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has hinted she's in no rush to do that.
The next thing for us will be when we see the process that is set forth in the Senate.
Pelosi first wants to know what kind of trial Republicans will run. What Democrats really want is to call witnesses who were blocked from appearing during the months-long impeachment inquiry.
Is the president's case so weak that none of the president's men can defend him under oath?
They're the ones that should be impeached, every one of them.
There's little doubt about what President Trump is hoping for. He wants a speedy acquittal and a vigorous defense from his Republican colleagues. But by stalling for time, Democrats may be hoping they can force those Republicans to make this a more thorough trial. Donna?
All right, Jackson. In Washington, thanks. Well, whether it's the birthplace of a famous person or the invention of something incredible, most American small towns have some sort of claim to fame. One community attracting lots of attention is in Pennsylvania, in a rural area near the community of Latrobe. It happens to be the hometown of Mr. Rogers. It's also the birthplace of the banana split. But right now, in a deeply divided United States, it's this unique farmhouse we're focusing on. Mike Armstrong visited it in 2016 during the U.S. election campaign, and he went back to see how it's evolved.
There he is.
She's a bit of a super fan.
There we go.
No matter which side of the political divide you might fall on.
There we go.
Leslie Rossi's dedication to Donald Trump
All right.
is impressive.
Looking better already.
But the truck's just one part of it. It is known simply as the Trump House. Red, white, and blue, with a 14-foot homage to the man right out front. The president, by the way, is wearing a festive hat for the holidays. Sorry, Christmas.
Thank goodness he's back in office because people were saying happy holidays and things like that, and we're back to Merry Christmas.
Rossi started during the 2016 campaign with a single sign on a street corner. Well, someone complained.
So you know what we do in America when someone does that? If you're like Donald Trump and I like how he thinks, when they push you, you go bigger. It's dark and we still have them coming. Go Trump, right?
Now, Rossi and her husband are in real estate. The house was supposed to be a fixer-upper. It turned into basically a magnet.
I think it's great.
For the like-minded.
Well, I believe that he has the values in which America needs.
I was here sometimes 7 days a week.
All the attention meant the already busy Rossi, a mother of 8, was even busier. Another thing that helped spread the word was the candidate himself. No Trump tweets, but he posted about it on Facebook.
I take way too many videos. You've piqued
my interest now.
Rossi actually met Trump during the inauguration, and perhaps not surprisingly, she says he was great.
He was wonderful. And he said, that house is all over the world, all over the world. I said, I know.
Impeach him. Think of this. Impeachment.
Now, nothing over the last 3 tumultuous years has dissuaded Rossi.
They had nothing.
The president, she insists, never got a fair shot.
Oh my gosh, no.
Rossi says all the scandals have just been the result of Democrat plots.
All I see is Nancy Pelosi on TV every day fighting and arguing, impeach Trump. shut up already. You know, we voted for him, let him do the job.
Despite that frustration, there's also optimism. The 2016 sign will stay up for a few more months, and then Rossi intends to start the whole thing again.
I'm waiting for winter to pass, and we'll put up 2020, because we definitely are re-electing him.
She is nothing if not confident.
It's going to be a breeze.
Mike Armstrong, Global News, Latrobe, Pennsylvania.